Yeah.
The internet, like, absolutely exploded overnight. Fans were just left completely speechless. And behind the cameras, a hidden truth was finally exposed. Welcome to Saqi Celeb Talk.
Yeah, it is, it's a wild story today.
It really is. Join Saqi as we uncover the biggest celebrity stories. From shocking scandals and secret relationships to emotional breakdowns, luxury lifestyles, public feuds, and just the hidden truths behind the headlines. We dive deep into the stories shaping celebrity culture and entertainment worldwide.
And today's deep dive is, well, it's a heavy one.
Completely. So you probably know Sandra Bullock as this massive Hollywood superstar, right? But for 3 years, she completely vanished into secret isolation.
Like completely off the grid.
Exactly. Today, we are looking at the hidden reality of those 3 years, which was caring for her partner, Bryan Randall, through a terminal battle with ALS.
To really understand the magnitude of this secret, you have to look at how intertwined their lives had become. I mean, they weren't just casually dating.
No, they met back in, 2015?
Yeah, 2015 when he shot her son's birthday party. She even joked about making him sign a non-disclosure agreement just to, like, take photos.
Which is such a classic celebrity move, honestly.
Totally. But by New Year's Eve 2017, they were exchanging non-legal vows on a beach in the Bahamas. Just to show their kids this was, a forever thing.
But that forever was tragically interrupted by an ALS diagnosis. And I don't get the secrecy, though.
What do you mean?
Well, she has unlimited resources, right? Access to the best public support systems in the entire world. Why suffer in complete isolation?
So the secrecy actually wasn't her choice at all. It was his. Randall explicitly requested to keep his ALS journey private.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and honoring that request required massive logistical compartmentalization on her part. And the timing amplified this burden incredibly
Because
because,
of COVID, right?
exactly, they were navigating this right at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. For a long time, literally only her sister Gazine knew.
That is so incredibly isolating.
It is. Eventually, they finally confided in a tiny circle of close friends, like Jennifer Aniston. But for a long time, she was just alone in this.
If you love celebrity deep dives and hidden stories, make sure you subscribe because the next part gets even crazier. Wait until you hear what she was actually managing behind closed doors.
Yeah, because keeping that under wraps while actually managing the illness is exhausting, especially with ALS.
Right. We hear about ALS, but what is actually happening physically?
So ALS, or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, is a progressive motor neuron disease. It attacks the specific nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord that control voluntary muscle movement.
It's essentially like the power grid in a house.
Yeah, that is a great analogy.
Like the appliances work perfectly, but the wires connecting them to the power source are just slowly dissolving. The brain sends a signal to move or breathe, but the signal just can't reach the muscle.
That is a perfect way to visualize it. As those neural connections sever, patients slowly lose the ability to move, swallow, and eventually breathe.
And there's no cure, right?
No cure at all. And the timeline is fast. Most people live just 2 to 5 years after the first signs of weakness appear.
God. On the SmartLess podcast, Bullock mentioned she started grieving him 4 years before he passed. That sounds like a paradox. How do you mourn someone who is sitting right next to you?
This brings up the psychological mechanism of anticipatory grief. It is heavily tied to neurodegenerative diseases.
Because you literally see them fading.
Exactly. Because the disease strips away physical and cognitive function over time, the caregiver is forced to mourn the loss of the partner's personality.
Oh, man.
Yeah, their mobility, their shared future, all while still having to perform the daily physical tasks of keeping them alive.
As Bullock put it, my person left a lot earlier than the body left.
Right. She was managing a dark trifecta, the physical nursing, the pandemic, and raising their 3 kids, Luis, Layla, and Randall's daughter, Skylar.
All while silently mourning the person he used to be. But what happened next shocked the entire internet.
Well, when Randall passed at age 57, Bullock didn't just bounce back.
Of course not. Reintegration after being a full-time secret caretaker is a slow, deliberate process.
Right. Her sister Gazine put out a beautiful tribute, calling Sandra the best of caretakers and hoping Bryan found the best fishing spot in heaven.
Which was just so heartbreaking to read.
Completely. But Bullock herself stayed out of the public eye for a while longer. She had to decompress.
She spent that immediate aftermath just healing at home with her kids, right?
Yeah, stepping away from the massive machine of Hollywood to actually process the loss now that the secret was finally out.
It is only now, after giving herself that necessary time, that she is easing back into her acting career, returning to the set for Practical Magic 2.
It feels like a very gradual setting down of an immense weight. It really highlights the extreme lengths someone will go to protect their partner.
She's sacrificed her own external support system entirely to prioritize his wishes.
Stay tuned and hit subscribe so you never miss the next celebrity twist, because stories like this really change how you see the industry.
Definitely. So, in our modern culture of constant digital oversharing, ask yourself, what kind of immense quiet strength does it take to keep the most painful battle of your life completely offline just to protect the dignity of the person you love?
It takes a lot.
You have been listening to Saqi Celeb Talk, where we uncover the stories, secrets, and drama-shaping celebrity culture. Thanks for tuning in, and do not forget to subscribe for more stories the internet cannot stop talking about.